Uh, Hold up. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope you're feeling good this morning. My name is Haziq Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration coach, a self-esteem development expert, starting with my own. Yeah, Coach Carvel in the house. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Um, y'all ever heard somebody say that talent is the key to success? Y'all heard that before? Um, Well, guess what? I haven't. Even when I just now said it just now, it felt real weird. Talent is an advantage in a lot of situations, no doubt about it. But this world is flooded with broke, talented people uh, who inexplicably just smash their goals. So I don't want to put too much weight on talent this morning. You know what I mean? What I want to talk about is how you can use obsession to crush any lack of talent and squeeze the absolute best out of your life. Absolute obsession. Y'all hear me talk about it every morning about how I don't have no college degree. I was homeless a few years ago. And yet, me and my partner talking about buying jets and all of that. You get what I'm saying to you? It is a whole other world out here waiting for you. And all I want you to do is grab hold of it. You hear what I'm saying? All I want you to do is grab the bull by the horns and realize that you're in the driver's seat. Does that make sense, Vita Lachey? Queen, you can change your entire life just by getting obsessed with success. You hear me, Elaine? Yeah, Karana. Yeah, good morning, Queen. Let's get it, Miss Oliver. Okay, my man Stewart is in the house. Make sure you say obsessed with success and give me a share. Obsessed with success and then give me a share. Whoever that is that gave the, you know what I'm saying? Good morning. You got to click that link so we can see your name. I know that means you're coming in from one of the Facebook groups. So I love that. I love that. Mr. Harmon is in the house. Let's get it. Rita B. What's up, Rita B? Zuri is in the house. Hey, y'all know we got something incredible coming up the 17th of this month at the Legacy Center. If you're here in Atlanta, Georgia, we're doing a special Black History Month version. I think you're going to really enjoy it. Yeah, obsessed with success, Angela. Let them know. Obsessed with success. Let's go, young Coco. Yeah, Jamie, obsessed with success. Let's get it. Let's get it. And then give me a share. Are y'all forgetting the share part? And give me a share. Like, let's get this thing going. Don't forget, this universe gives to the givers and takes from the takers. What you want to do is share knowledge you get, because that's the only way to keep it. Now you have somebody else around you that knows what you know and can hold you accountable. This is why it's so important to get it cracking. Yeah, Angela. You better let them know. They wasn't with us shooting in the gym. Whoa. Yeah, what up, Ronald? My man Yeshua's in the house. All right, we're going to get to it. Give me an obsessed with success and then a share. Make sure you come rock with your boy on IG at No Money Down King. So if you've ever felt the need to get something, or if you've ever felt the need to be somebody, you were waking up thinking about it, okay? It was on your mind while you ate. It was on your mind while you sleep. You probably had dreams about it. You felt obsessed. Anybody know what I'm talking about? The driven force is the driven force of obsession is what we all need if we're going to break this gravitational pull on our lives. In the world of aeronautics and astrophysics, a lot of times they talk about how a space shuttle uses 90% of its fuel to break Earth's gravitational pull. Is that crazy? 90% of its fuel is used breaking Earth's gravitational pull. I want you to think about that for a minute. In other words, once it gets up to space, I mean, a baby could push that space shuttle like, wee, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to have the power to break Earth's gravitational pull, you're going to have to use all your fuel just breaking the norm, just getting out of your average, everyday, mediocre rut. You get what I'm saying to you? You got to become obsessed. This is the power we need to break through. This is the power we need to score like self-made champions. It's the state of mind where you can literally develop a whole new you that's waiting for you inside without being discouraged by not having all the talent that other people were born with. A lot of times talent is way overrated, y'all. So what I got, man, let them know, Queena. So what I got for you this morning is I have 4 different ways that you can beat lack of talent with obsession. 4 ways to beat lack of talent with pure bred obsession. You hear me? All right, here's the first one. There's no space for complaining. There's no space for complaining. Millionaires, write that in your notes and give me a share. There is no space for complaining. You know, you got to be a man of action. You have to be a woman of action. And complaining, I talked about this a couple trainings ago. It's really just the acknowledgement that there's better out there for you. The first place that you want to start to work is your mindset. It's your mind and your mindset. Nobody cares what you're complaining about. Only thing you're doing when you complain is making haters happy because they're like, somebody's life is worse than mine. You get what I mean? Nobody cares what you're complaining about, and all you're doing is limiting your potential. You know, I gave a bunch of my friends this video I found where this guy was breaking down example after example after example throughout history where people would say something crazy, they would complain, and then it would become self-fulfilling prophecy. Like there was this one dude who worked in a refrigerator truck. And he always was talking about how he was scared he'd get locked in a refrigerator truck. Well, one day he in there and the door says refrigerator. So he starts to run the wall. I am cold. You know, I am freezing. This is probably going to be my last message. I'm going to die in here. He dies. They find him in there, you know, a few hours later, et cetera, so forth. Do you know the refrigerator truck was at 55 degrees? It wasn't even on. Like it was literally broken. You hear me? But he talked himself to death. Somebody say, stop talking yourself to death. Stop talking yourself. Give me a share. Millionaires, a positive mental attitude is a crucial step if you're trying to make up for not being the most talented person in the world. You got to think twice before you decide to slip and draw yourself into this state where you are willing to settle for being able to say, I told myself I wasn't going to be able to do it. Or yeah, I didn't do it because I didn't even try that hard because I knew it wasn't going to work. Stop settling for that. Stop talking yourself to death. And you know, I'm uniquely prepared to be able to talk like this to you because I'm gonna tell you something, man. I used to be I used to have a very dark. Some people won't believe this, but I had when I went through that period, you know, where I had lost my pops, I had gotten divorced, all of this stuff. What you got to know is that I was in a very dark place. I was filled with anger. I was very pessimistic. I was very bitter. It robbed me of any hope for a better life. You hear me? As you may be able to imagine, my mind became dark, and then it began to darken my future. It began to darken my potential because I designed it that way. You hear what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you can't have negative thoughts from time to time. That's a part of being human. But what I'm saying is, even though we all get upset, even though we all get frustrated, we also all have the ability to change our thoughts instantly. You have control over 3 things: your time, your tongue, and your thoughts. And if you catch yourself thinking something negative, write this down. Name 3 things real quick which you're grateful for. If you find yourself counting your burdens, switch that thought to counting your blessings on the spot. What will happen is you'll start to change your mental state. You know what my therapist taught me to do is when I'm feeling overwhelmed, take a deep breath. Let it out really slowly and begin to identify the emotions that are at work right here. Does that make sense? You'll be able to change your mental state by changing your physiology. Your physiology is connected to your psychology. And if you master your mind, You can practically learn anything, millionaires. You hear me? Here's the second one I got for you. Y'all still with me? Here's the second one. Yeah. Let them know, Facebook user. Let them know, Facebook user. That's a big deal. Count your blessings instead of your burdens, Mario. That's exactly right. That's right. Here's the second one I got for you. No feelings, pure focus. Pure focus. That's why to represent mindset, we got that silverback gorilla right there. You know what I mean? This is always mindset, skill set, and heart set. If you are joining our email list, right? If you join a newsletter list, every week I give you this newsletter that's based around mindset, skill set, and heart set. You can read the whole newsletter in like 7 minutes, and it's going to change your whole weekend. You hear what I'm saying to you? Check it out. No feelings, pure focus. I ain't trying to tell you to become a monster who don't feel nothing. But what I mean is that there are way too many of us that put our time into the importance of feelings. This is why a lot of y'all was okay with them changing an Aunt Jemima bottle as your Black Lives Matter prize. It's Black History Month. Is it okay if I talk about how I don't give a damn about an Aunt Jemima bottle? I don't give a damn about them letting you sing the Negro spiritual anthem before a football game? You need focus, not feelings. You hear me? But that's what we do, man. We put all our time and all our importance on the feelings of being tired, the feeling of frustration, the feeling of not having enough time for fun. Check it out. If you want to beat any obstacle on your journey, you're going to have to accept the fact that no matter how you feel, you still got to keep on focusing on what you want. Tupac used to be like M-O-B. I say it a little bit different. I say G-O-D. Goal over distraction. I ain't going to tell you what Tupac's acronym meant. But I will tell you what mine mean. Do you believe in God? Goal over distraction. You got to push forward. You must do this one extra task. You got to resolve to solve this one additional problem. You'll discover that when you start to direct your focus more to what you need to do than the way you currently feel, life begins to change. Life begins to transform. Because most of the time you forget about your lousy mental state and you enjoy accomplishing and resolving the things that matter, taking actual steps towards your potential. Happiness comes from what you got happening. Y'all hear me? Yeah, Arsenio know what M-O-B mean. Yeah, let them know, Mimi. Don't give a damn about no syrup bottle. Here's the third thing I got for you. Hard work always beats talent, especially when talent doesn't work hard. Hard work always beats talent, especially when talent doesn't work hard. You hear what I'm saying to you? That's number 3. Nothing beats talent better than hard work, y'all. Nothing beats talent better than hustle. When you join our text message system, every Wednesday you get to participate in what we call Obsessed with Success. Every Wednesday we go over the stories, the strategies, and the mindset of the best to ever do it. Every Wednesday. Y'all start checking us out on Wednesdays. Make sure that you join the newsletter, the email list, and whatnot. Because we ain't playing, y'all. Our whole thing is to absolutely engulf ourselves in success. We want to become obsessed with success. Y'all hear me give this example sometimes where I'd be like, if I put my baby in Korea, you know, you want to know why I say you should join the Kaizen Academy and stop playing? Well, 1, because you should be supporting whatever supports you. 2, the universe gives to the givers, just like it takes from the takers. But here's the third one. It's the most important because God is good. I don't need your $40. God is good. I don't need any. I'm not doing it because I need somebody's $40, right? But here's the reason you should join the Kaizen Academy anyway. You should join the Kaizen Academy because at the end of the day, if I put my baby in Korea, my baby gonna start speaking Korean. Not because my baby is a language expert, but because of the fact that environment is stronger than willpower. You want to get in environments of people that are all pushing towards success. Just because you're an entrepreneur, don't get it twisted and think that everybody around you has ambition. Some people around you are just hanging out because it's better than hanging out with the negative people at their job. Some people are hanging out because they like you. They think you're cute. Some people are hanging out because, man, they were bored and this is right. But if you've got ambition to change your family tree, if you're one of the people that realize if you ain't come from a rich family got to come from you, you need to be around people who feel the same, because your group is either going to slide you up or slide you down. You hear what I'm saying to you? You got to become the hardest worker you can be, and you got to surround yourself with people that feel the exact same way. I don't care if you're talking about working at a job you don't like and you planning to quit there. You still should be giving 100% while you got your eyes on the prize, because greatness is not something that you wait to become. Greatness is how you keep from going horizontal blossom where you're planted. Stop telling yourself you're going to work harder after they give you a raise. Stop telling yourself you're going to be a better leader after you have a team. Start telling yourself that you are going to be great starting now. You can't wait to be great. Can somebody give me that in the comments and give me a share? You can't wait to be great. When you give 100%, it starts to build your reputation. It starts to build your confidence. It starts to change your self-image. Not because your company gives you the reward, not because your colleagues give you the recognition, not because your egocentric upline starts to clap for you, but because of yourself. Does that make sense? From this point on, you know you did your best, and eventually you'll do your best in everything. Not because you wanted the money, but because you understood that it is discipline that's going to get you to the invisible and make it tangible. You got to adopt this attitude of a hustler, of a grinder, of a hard worker, right? Now, everybody's looking at you as the hard worker, and now you feel like you've fallen off if you ain't going harder than everybody. Do you know what a competitive advantage that is? It's mindset, baby. It's belief in yourself. After a couple people make the comment like, dang, man, you be outworking everybody, all of a sudden that becomes imprinted in your mind, in your DNA. And if you're a good leader, that's how you're talking to your children. If you're a good leader, that's how you're talking to your team. Wow. You're looking for ways to catch them doing something right. Wow. But check it out. It's manipulation if you ain't doing the same thing for yourself. It's leadership if you're leading by example and then pointing out the greatness you see in others. You hear me? If you don't put enough action in this thing, you're hardly ever going to see any results. And you know for a fact you don't deserve results. You hear me? You got to work to deserve your dreams. And here's the last one I got for you. Find your strengths and practice until you create a talent. Find your strengths and practice. My favorite word in the whole English language. Like this Saturday, we're doing how to set appointments. It's the third part in Prospects on Demand. You know, the first class was all about how to find ready to join qualified prospects, right? For whatever kind of business you have. Then class number 2, we talked about how to erase skepticism, how to instantly create rapport, like virtually instantly. Prospects on Demand, right? But this third class is going to be all about setting appointments. But each one of the classes had homework so that you could go home and practice. Do you know how many people are making, I'm talking about money that they never thought was really possible until they did their homework, until they began to practice. It's the ultimate form of learning. Y'all want to be in the Kaizen Academy, y'all. You want to stop self-sabotaging yourself and join a community that's going to hold you accountable, give you homework, and let you measure your improvement. You get what I'm saying? I don't care if you build a business offline or online. You're not going to know everything. That's why you hire people. That's why you ask for help. Matthew 7:7. Ask and ye shall receive. Knock and it shall be opened unto thee. Seek and ye shall find. That's why you're here right now. I'm just telling you that it gets even better. After you do that practice, y'all, I can't stress enough how committed practice and training will begin to transform your life. It will improve your skill set. It will improve your mindset. It will improve your heart set and your ability to empathize with people that don't have it yet. Talent is nothing compared to dedication, y'all. Talent is nothing compared to perseverance that one person can develop and master and then become a shining example for everybody who gives him the gift of influence over their lives. What you got to understand is that nobody says monkey talk, monkey listen. You're talking yourself to death. What we say is monkey see, monkey do. Y'all hear me? Monkey see, monkey do. You better tell them, Mario. You better let them know, Taylor. Y'all see that? This is the kind of tribe you have around you. This is why we call this thing millionaire minded. Man, let it out, Cindy. Give yourself a good cry and then get up and get to work. All right, y'all. Speaking of which, it's affirmation time. I hope this was helpful. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit me up on IG, No Money Down King. You know what I'm talking about? It's affirmation time. Every morning we say the same affirmations I was saying since I was homeless. Then I would say the same affirmations when I was literally having to go boil water and pour it in the tub to give my children a bath. You know what I mean? Now I'm on my way, baby. Even though I may have a multi-million-dollar net worth, I'm going to tell you something. I'm just getting started because now they don't mess around, let the genie out the bottle. I get it now. I get to talk myself to life, or I can be like them and talk myself to death. Check it out, y'all. I have chosen. Have you? I've made a decision. Have you? Well, you ain't got to tell us about it. How Buster say it? Don't talk about it. Be about it. Shut up. But that don't apply to affirmations. We about to talk ourselves into it. You hear me? All right, repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. I am so happy and grateful that God creates through the use of my